Hi, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from a creator I met in LA.
Hey guys, the Metaverse as we know it is a new computing platform to create commercial value, and in today's video we will be looking at if Metaverse is either hype or reality. I'm here to give you all the information that you need, so stick with me through this video to find them out. Now before we get to the details you are all here for, I should briefly introduce what the Metaverse is all about. Metaverse is known to be 3D virtual worlds focused on social interaction. Metaverse is also described as a hypothetical iteration of the internet as a single universal virtual world facilitated by the use of virtual and augmented reality. To simply put it, Metaverse is the next generation of the internet built on the core principles of immersion, mobilization, augmentation, and powering real-time activity. Before considering whether the Metaverse is either a hype or a reality, we must consider certain things. What exactly is the Metaverse? The concepts of Metaverse were developed in the science fiction novel Snow Crash by Neal Stephenson. While the idea of Metaverse was once fiction, it looks like it could be a reality in the future. The Metaverse will be driven by augmented reality, with each of its users controlling an avatar. A perfect example is a mixed reality meeting with an Oculus VR headset in a virtual office, or after a finished work, relaxing in a blockchain-based game and managing a crypto portfolio and finances. Some aspects of the Metaverse already exist in virtual video game worlds with the likes of Fortnite and Second Life, or work socializing tools like GatherTown, bringing together multiple elements of our lives into online worlds. According to Facebook's definition of Metaverse as an experimental 3D world where people located anywhere on the planet can interact and socialize in real-time or 3D digital twin technology, replicating the physical world experience. Even though Facebook's definition is deeply rooted in the old economy principles of Web 2.0, where ownership of the underlying infrastructure, assets, protocols, and economic value exchange does not lie with the users but with the centralized corporation. This simply means they would not want the users to own any part of the digital realm given its means distribution of digital tolls, rents, transaction fees. Even though the Metaverse still doesn't exist yet, it has been around for several years in many sizes, shapes, and forms or applications, such as video games. Facebook is one of the loudest voices to create a unified Metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg has explicitly mentioned his plans to use a Metaverse project to support remote work and improve financial opportunities for people in developing countries. Facebook's ownership of social media, communication, and crypto platforms gives it a good start, combining all these worlds into one. This gives other large tech companies the target of creating a metaverse, including Microsoft, Apple, and Google. After the announcement of Facebook's transition and rebranding, its stock outperformed the dormant crypto metaverse tokens. However, the crypto projects erupted in price action after the announcements, and Facebook's stock took a beating. There are many instigators of the Metaverse. Some of these need more critical mass to exploit the network effect, while many are still in their infancy and will take time to develop fully. Technologies of the Metaverse. The continual promise of the Metaverse today, focusing on universality and decentralization, helps to imagine a world of control over digital experiences and access them in a more flexible environment. The evolution of the Metaverse is currently based on technologies in three forms: XR, blockchain, and AI. Number 1. Blockchain. Blockchain is a critical component of decentralization and not just the concept associated with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Blockchain promises a way to give users more control over their online experience, which would move us from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, where large companies like Amazon and Google won't have control over what is done online. Also, if we work, socialize, or purchase virtual items in the Metaverse in the future, then a need to secure ownership is required, which blockchain can help with. Number 2. Artificial intelligence. Now, this is another technology the Metaverse uses for evolution that aims at improving the link between the physical world and the digital world, which requires a certain level of intelligence from machines. Artificial intelligence is essential for a number of Metaverse experiences, such as language processing, to ensure our machines and robots can understand us better. Artificial intelligence also supports computer vision and simultaneous location and mapping technologies, helping the machines to understand our immediate physical surroundings. Number 3. XR. This is also known as extended reality, a universal term inclusive of immersive learning technologies such as VR, AR, and MR. These technologies extend reality by adding to or simulating the real world through digital materials and are an effective way to modernize corporate culture training programs. We can step into virtual worlds with extended reality and interact with 3D avatars in communities. We can also use mixed and augmented reality to bring digital content into the real world too, changing the way that we interact with everything from maps to retail experiences. The effects of the metaverse. Number 1. Due to recent global pandemic, working remotely has increased massively where Zoom calls are the norm, and riding on the metaverse hype, there is a slow but sure migration to more immersive meetings on apps like Workspace, proving to be immersive and productive. Number 2, as people are spending more time at home recently due to the pandemic, it helped in weeding out inefficient commute time attributed to virtual work, giving them more bandwidth in existing digital worlds to interact with people on social media, watch TV, and explore other hobbies virtually either in the old economy or centralized world. Eventually, if this transition to the decentralized world is enabled via crypto, the incentives for participation are higher for individuals who can monetize this time. Number 3, there is no doubt that when the metaverse spawns an economy, it will trigger splitting the economic value from the physical world. A lot of things can be achieved in the metaverse with the growth of its technologies like the blockchain, cybernetics, AI, digital identities, 5G, etc. However, the network computes and storage requirements to scale and sustain the metaverses are non-trivial. The convergence of these technologies will propel new interaction models properly. The metaverse also requires multiple moving parts of technology and human behavior to work coordinated. For example, interoperability is an open question, which means the ability to teleport an avatar from one metaverse to another seamlessly, especially when built by different entities and configurations. While a single united metaverse is still likely a long way from being a reality, we already see developments that may lead to its creation. It looks to be yet another sci-fi use case for blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. If ever we reach the point of a metaverse is still uncertain, but in the meantime we can already experience metaverse-like projects and continue to integrate blockchain more into our daily lives. There is a clear trend with certain technologies available to deliver on new business models. Even though typical Bitcoin maximalists will dismiss metaverse as hype, not practical, and other objections, however, there are a few valid arguments, such as lack of universal definitions or standards, infancy of technologies, etc. However, all trends have started with skeptics from a specific area being dismissive of anything with potential. And with that, this video has come to an end, so be sure to join us for another interesting video. Do you guys think the metaverse is a hype or a reality? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel in order to get more updates. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.